Let's talk about prep and play, also known as planting, for the classical guitar. So if you've ever read any method books, maybe by Aaron Shear or others, you might have come across prep and play and planting. Let's just do a quick little demo video of what that actually means. When we're first learning how to pluck the strings, basically finger picking, it's all about building familiarity and automating that right hand position as much as we possibly can. We want the right hand to become as familiar as possible so that we can really just focus on what the left hand needs to do. Why? Well, think about it. There are only 6 variables right here. There are 6 strings, and while there are a lot of different combinations, it's still way less complex than everything we have going on with the left hand. We have not only 6 strings, but a ton of combinations and finger patterns that we're going to have to do that are going to be really complex, take a lot more muscles and skills. We definitely want for the right hand to just be automated as much as we possibly can. So one of the best ways we can do that is by building familiarity. We have to make the unfamiliar feel familiar, and we can do that with planting and prep and play. So just on the open strings, I have nothing down with my left hand. Let's just find that nice position by just sort of naturally placing the hand right where the sound hole begins. Wrist isn't out, wrist isn't collapsed, not down like that, not up like that. No pinky down on the guitar. And then what we want to do is just make sure that our fingers are totally lined on the right part of the string. The string should be landing right where the flesh meets the nail for each finger. And we're just pulling in. Check that out. I, M, A. We just pull back. I, M, A. Like that. Reset. The prep and play idea is that you are prepped, you play, and then you return. 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 Like that. We want to just build this as home base. We want to make this as standard as we possibly can. So again, I, M, A, reset. I, M, A, reset. So there's some talk about which joint we should be thinking about when we're plucking the strings, when we're actually playing. And I'm in more of the camp that believes the back joint is super important. We want to be thinking about this from the back joint. Every time I pluck, do you see how my back joint is activated? That's exactly what we're looking for. And some focus from this joint is okay. In fact, initially, it all feels like it's coming from there, but really for the big, fuller sound that we're going for, we definitely want the back joint activated. Reset. Reset. And you might find that you have to really overcompensate with the ring finger. The ring finger being so much further back than the other fingers, you have to put a lot of extra oomph on that to get it to go all the way back. But it's totally worth it, and then you again just sort of prep. Every time you're finding that exact same part of the finger, exact same part of where the flesh meets the nail. I, M, A, reset. I, M, A, reset. We want consistency and we want reliability when it comes to landing that right hand right on the same part of your finger, right on the same strings every single time. So we can do that with just I, M, A. We can then add thumb into the mix. P, I, M, A, reset. P, I, M, A, reset. Maybe go to string 5. P, I, M, A, reset. 4. And I should say, I really don't like the term plucking a string because plucking sort of implies this outward motion. And we definitely don't want to be going out like that. We want to be pulling in. Do you hear that difference? Here's out versus the out motion is all for strumming. The in motion is all for finger plucking. So we definitely want to make sure that we are adhering to that. And you can be a little extreme with your follow through, especially at the beginning, just to make sure you're getting a large, full sound. I like to imagine how, like babies wave bye-bye and they use their entire hand to wave to you. You could literally have the fingertips touch the palm of your hand when you're first doing this, just to make sure that you're getting the maximum follow through possible. Reset. reset, reset. And every time you're resetting. That's super crucial. Yes, eventually when we do our arpeggios, we are going to not be planting and prepping and playing every single time, but in order to get there, in order to pick up that speed and that reliability, again, of hitting in the same part of the string, the same part of the finger, we definitely need to be starting off by just very carefully P-I-M-A, reset. If the open strings get boring, no problem. Throw down some chords that you've been working on. You know, start with an A minor chord here, play string 5, and we'll just leave our IMA down on strings 3, 2, and 1. P-I-M-A, reset. P-I-M-A, reset. You go to string 4. P-I-M-A, reset. P-I-M-A. Once you get really comfortable doing the P-I-M-A and you're even kind of hopping thumb around, then what you could do is mix up the pattern and go P-A-M-I, reset. P-A-M-I, reset. P-I-M-A, reset. P-A-M-I, reset. Again, every time it's a back motion. Let gravity just kind of release those fingers. It's just a slight pull. It's like you know you're going to close that fist. That's what you want. And that is going to be a game changer for your playing. You're going to have a much longer follow through, a much larger sound as you're finger picking. And don't be afraid to mix this up even further. You could also do I-M-A on strings 4, 3, 2, or even 5, 4, 3. The point is, you want to get really, really comfortable with the position on all of these strings and just feel confident that you can land them wherever you need to at any time. So that's the benefit of prep and play and planting. That's the power of it. And if you don't have it already, I totally recommend you pick up a copy of Aaron Scheer's Classical Guitar Method books. There's a ton of really great examples in there and just some wonderful resources to help you on your classical guitar journey. So thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.